two. Yo. Let's go. Yo. Okay, are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Not yet? We almost there, guys. We almost there. Yo, finally. We got it? We got this? There we go. There we go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Can you hear me now? I see we got some people on the live stream. So you guys can see my background is totally black. With a purpose, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for showing up. Let me lower this real quick. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today and doing a little study here. Some CISSP study. Let me see where that sound is good. So it's gonna be nice today, guys. It's gonna be very, very, very good today, guys, to be watching this CISSP, guys. I promise you, guys, it's gonna be good. And the one thing that I will tell you is that I need some help studying. So I share this link on the Discord page. Hopefully some people can join. And yeah, we're going to go from there. What happened here? Where's my post? The heck? What's happening here? I think my one disappeared. Or it was deleted. One second. There we go. Let's go. So I'm looking at studysession.com right now, and I gotta tell you something, guys. This is something else. Something else. What do we have here? It's got the music going on. Let me do a screen capture. Okay, image, color, no, media source, screen capture. Screen capture. Yeah, that's good. That's good for screen capture. All right. Gonna put you on the back, all the way to the back. There we go. Yep, that's what we got. Let's get here, guys. Let's get here, guys. So let me lower the volume of the music real quick. And please help me out here, guys. But I need to have some music, man. So what do we have here, guys? What do we have here is this is certification station. This is the one place that most people like to go when they are. Let me do this real quick. No. Alt. Perfect. There we go. So I can see. So they can see my name right there. Perfect. Okay, let's begin with the intro, guys. What's going on, my sexy YouTubers? Welcome back to RickyDude365. My name is Rick, and this is your channel, guys. And today, I am doing some studying for the CISSP. Okay, let's talk about this CISSP, the background. How I got here, what's going on, all these amazingness things that I have done here with voice channel. You can have study sessions here with voice channels. Oh, amazing. Let's thank you, Susie. Thanks, Susie. We'll have to try. So, thank you, Susie, over there, for checking out, giving some advice on using the Discord app to bring, some of this knowledge that we can have. Where I was. Okay. So, finish the intro. Let me talk to you guys about this cybersecurity journey that I've been through, guys. It's been crazy. It's been 20 some years. I spent 20 years in the military, where more than half of the of my time in the military I spent it in the cyber. In the cyber world, being a signal soldier, and then I went through so many amazing, challenges, jobs, roles, positions, you name it. I did some of them. Not all of them, but I did some of them. I was very blessed. I was very blessed that I was able to, serve the country, and gain all this amazingness, goodness within the military. It was just amazing. Throughout my career, I was able to rack A certifications, where detrimental to my job. They did help me out tremendously to do my job. But now that I am in the cyberspace, as a civilian, I find out that it doesn't matter which certifications you have out there. Very technical, CH, Security Plus, GSEC, Linux, whatever the case may be. The gold standard is CISSP. Who knew? Who knew? If somebody just told me when I was in the military, hey Rick, you may want to spend maybe a year of your life, a year of the military just studying for the CISSP, and you'll be fine in the future, But no, people were telling me, man, get your CCNA. I did got my CCNA cyber when they first come up. I think it was 2018, 2019. I don't know, a couple of years ago. And I thought, I was like, man, I am top of the world. This is gonna be amazing. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that, guys. Now in the cyberspace, I see that certifications like CISSP, CISM from Izaka, and CISSP from IC Square are like the golden rule to have, and that's nice. I'm excited about it. I'm studying for it. I'm testing on Monday at 5 p.m. I'm freaking out because, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. I'm freaking out because it's a hard test. It's a very, very, very hard test. Doesn't matter what you know about the CISSP. Doesn't matter how long you've been doing the CISSP. I have talked to instructors, people that teach these courses. What they say to me is, hey Rick, I cannot even tell you. If I go take the test right now, which by the way, they're not allowed to take the test over and over again. I cannot tell you, me taking the test right now, that I will feel confident throughout the whole hour and a half, 2 hours that will take me to accomplish the first 100 questions, 150, for you guys taking it after June 1st, the first 125 questions. I won't be able to tell you that I'm 100% confident that I'm passing the test. One guy told me, yeah, I can pass it, eyes closed. And I'm like, okay, good for you, Give me some of that knowledge. But yeah, even instructors, people that teach this subject, this content for a living, they're over there telling me, I really don't know. It will be difficult. It will be difficult for me to tell you. But anyway, the reason why I'm here, guys, doing this live stream is because I have tried it all. I have tried, what's the LinkedIn with Mike Chappell, I think that's the name. I've tried Certification Station. I tried Boston. I tried ThorTeaches.com. Study Notes and Theory, those are the things that I'm subscribed to. I went to training camp for a boot camp of the CISSP. Crazy. Crazy. And then I went to take the test back on September last year. Okay. And what happened, guys? Excuse me. So I was short of passing by two domains, domain 3 and domain 8. And I've been targeting domain 3 and domain 8 for the last 5 6 months. Yeah, so yeah, sure, more than that, on it hard, at least 2 3 hours every day. I mean, I was doing college, in addition to this with Excelsior College, trying to finish my 3 last classes for my bachelor's, and then I have to I have to bring myself down to just one class in addition to what I'm doing. I haven't been all that into my college, but it doesn't matter. My goal right now is to pass this certification, the CISSP, guys. Okay. When I took the test back in September, it was the same thing. The CAD environment, 150 questions. My test stopped at 150, and then I got the results back. You failed too, and I was like, okay, cool, that's nice. That is nice. I know that as soon as I finished the test, the one thing that I did is I went to my car, and before I called anybody, I started writing down what I remember from the test. Something that I will not be able to share with anybody because I signed a confidentiality agreement. But I wrote down the areas where I was lacking. I remember this area was lacking. I remember this because those were the areas that gave me the most trouble. Those the areas that gave me the most difficulty. And I got to tell you guys, I've been doing it. 3NA. I kind of have I've been gauging these pretty good, but it is today, May the 21st. About to get to the test center in less than 2 days, and I can tell you right now, I don't even know 100%. I am not 100% sure that I can pass this test on Monday. Be honest with you. Am I positive? Oh yeah, I'm telling you right now. I can tell you all day long. Yeah, I'm gonna go there and gonna beast it. I'm just gonna get every single question correct. But in reality, let's be honest, guys. The CAD environment is just set up for you guys, for anybody that takes the test, to fail. Okay? If you need 70%, if you need a 700 in the test, in the scaling score, let's say that it's 65 to 70%. Okay? And because you need 70. But the test, every time that you get a question wrong, every time you get a question right, the test is gonna double the difficulty to the next question. What that means? That it's trying you to fail. It's trying for you to get the next question wrong. And if you get the second question right, it's gonna double it again. So from the initial question that you took, question number 1, by question number 3, the difficulty of the test have not double, but quadruple on difficulty. And if you get the third question right, it's just gonna continue. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing right now is I'm not gonna be sharing anything that I see right here on certification station, because I don't wanna put out there some of the how can I say, some of the proprietary documents that they have here. But I want to give you a quick I want to give you a quick shout out to these guys right here, everybody that is working on this website. So let me give you a refresh real quick. Okay, boy, shit, I need to get me these channels. Why my things keeps, this is the problem here, Susie, this is the problem here. I'm trying to share some knowledge here. Okay, and for some reason, every time that I post that I'm doing this, for some reason my post keeps getting deleted. This is one thing. This maybe I need to read the rules. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna give you too much of this. So So it looks like you cannot post anything, any links right here. Looks like you cannot post any links right here unless you got some kind of permission from somebody. But it looks like an admin or something is deleting my post, which is okay. Which is okay. Don't get it don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. Let me change my profile real quick. Okay. YouTube. Oh, sorry, I can put my link right here. I can put my link right here. Boom. Okay. Link in bio. Okay. Okay. Perfect. It's probably gonna get deleted again. So, well, hopefully they cannot link in bio. Let's see if that one gets deleted. I'm not trying to steer nobody away from this channel right here, but like I'm saying, guys, I'm just trying to share the wealth. I'm trying to share the knowledge. I'm not a big Discord. I'm not a big Discord. How you call it? A big Discord fan. I don't think that it is secure enough. You know, I kind of watch, share, you know, X, Y, and Z, but I don't think, you know, this is not DOD. You know what I mean? So or soon, whatever the case may be. So so let's go, guys. Let's start studying real quick. Let's see if I can get you guys some of the slides that I want to share with you guys real quick. Okay. The what do we have? What we're gonna be sharing today? What we're gonna be sharing with you guys? Okay. Board drawings. Let's go. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be very exciting right here, guys. And then perfect. Sorry, it's looking up in 2 workbooks. Perfect. Okay. Can I bring this up to you guys? Let's go. So I think I have some guys talking to me on the forum. So let me open this on the other side. I'm gonna review again. I bet it's deleted already. No. It's not deleted yet, which is good, which is very good. So, okay, guys. So, here is an Excel sheet that I got from one of my instructors. He was very kind to let me use this and then share with other people. And the first thing I'm gonna do, guys, right here with you guys is I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some of the pages that I think that are more important to this, guys. Okay. One of the things that he wanted me to share with you guys is would be key points and word pair. Okay, so we're gonna go first to key points, and then I'm gonna go through these key points. Let me get my face out of the way, so you guys can see this face cam. Boom, perfect. Let me put me in this corner. Transition. I'm heading to the other side, and everything should be over there. Guys. So, key points of the CISSP, guys. You know, these are the things that the instructor he went on us, you know, over the course of the training. Is you know, always save life. You know, no matter what you're thinking, no matter what the question is, if you see something on a question that includes safety of human life or any type of life, go ahead and select that answer. You know, he also called them golden rules. Okay. I will speak an answer that follows policy. Okay, and we know that policy is when you're talking about policy standards, you're talking about procedures or guidelines. You know, policy is always. I'm listening. You know, this is the thing. I've been studying for a minute. Policy is always at the top. Okay, me coming from the military, when I hear that, it was very hard for me to transition into the CISSP mindset and start thinking about standards as second in command. You know, to me, it's always being standards on top. You know, because you get, you know, all rules and regulations, and to me, those are standards. Okay, the post's still there, so very good. So so policy. Every time that you see something that talks about policy, just select it. Okay, I'm gonna give you some examples in a minute. And hopefully those can help you out when you go out and test for the CISSP. Okay? Always answers like a manager. Always answer like a manager. Okay? Even if you see a correct technical answer, always answer like a manager. Okay? A good example of this bullet right here, guys, is I got one of the questions on one of my. Let me give you 1 second because I'm looking at the questions right now. Okay. So let me see if I can give you perfect 3. So if you get a question that says, which of the following will an internal technical security audit best validate? Whether a manager controls are in place, support for security programs by executive management, appropriate third-party system hardening, or implementation of changes to a system. Okay? What is the right answer to that question, guys? Okay? You tell me. The question is asking to validate. Okay, validate, which is not a, is how can I say this? It's not trying to do a process. So when you validate, you are executing a managerial process. When you finish a process and you start a process, so you work into the process, you're doing a technical function. So implementation of changes to a system, you are giving the manager, even though the word manager is not in the answer, that is the managerial response. Okay. So which of the following will an internal technical security audit best validate? Implementation of changes to a system. Okay, very easy. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Hopefully, some of you guys are watching this video on after I'm recording. So everyone is responsible for security. Okay, and when I'm talking about this, everyone is responsible for security. I can talk to you guys about if you get a question where it says who's responsible for security, and then one of the answers is only the system admins, and the other one the data custodian. The third one it tells you data custodian and system admins, and the other one tells you the janitor, the data custodian, and the system admins. So the right answer is everyone. It's everyone. Every single one out there, okay? Make sure you include the janitor, okay? Because this is going to help you understand the concept of security, okay? So security is ultimately responsible on everyone, okay? Based on everyone. Never spend more money for the control than what is protected. So if you got $100 chicken, whatever the case may be, or rooster, don't put a $300 fence around the rooster. It's just not going to work. All right. So don't spend more money to the control in trying to put a safeguard into something that is not worth that much. Okay. And then when I'm thinking about this, things that goes to my mind is like what are the most expensive types of controls that you can put into to authenticate. And I start thinking, the most expensive is the retina scans, whatever. And then what is the cheapest one? And then you start thinking about putting username password. But anyway, next one, only senior management can accept risk. We can only recommend that they accept the risk. That is a fact. Okay, so that's very simple, straight to the point. Never put the data custodian or the data or the data stewards accepting any type of responsibility. Okay. I'm sorry, risk. They do have responsibility. Okay, risk transference. You cannot ultimately transfer responsibility of a risk if usually financial in nature. Okay, so the system owner or the data owner can transfer some duties to that data custodian or to a data steward, but they cannot transfer full responsibility to them. Okay, training and awareness are mandatory. Paper is media. Remember that. Patterns are bad in cryptography. Okay. Yes. Always assume a large organization. Perfect. Senior management can do whatever they want for the CISSP certification. Senior management can do whatever they want. Okay, remember that. IT security supports the business, not vice versa. The business is not there because of you. You are there to support the business. Okay, slowing a system down is an attack on availability. Okay, slowing a system down. Okay, when they're talking about SQL injection, when they're talking about man in the middle, when they're talking about things like that, when you see the word packets and in slowing down, is availability. Okay, no control is perfect. They all have residual risk. What can we do with residual risk? We can buy insurance, we can transfer insurance, and ultimately, senior leadership, okay, can ignore. Okay, just do nothing. Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. All right. Don't be afraid of the Cadillac answer. Okay. Um, they'll never lie to you in a question. That's the one thing that you won't see on the CISSP. They will never lie to you on a question. If the question is a gimme, read it again. Okay. If you see a question on the OSI layer and then it tells you rather bits, and then you're like, oh, that's layer one. Right away. Don't just click number one. If you see in the OSI layer, what is the OSI layer that transfer bits, and then there's more to read, and then you see bits and you select it just because of the time. Don't just select bits and move on, because that's the that would be the right answer if you just read the question and then read the answer. Or if you're challenging yourself enough, if you think that if you got the fortitude, read the answers first, which is that's what I do. I read the answers first. Like I skim through the answers, like X5 now XOR. Okay, and then I read the question right away. I don't go to like every single answer. I don't read all the answers because some of the answers are long. I read the question and then I read the answers and then I read the question slowly, carefully, and then I answer. Okay. Okay. So the 4 words to be on the lookout for that you never see: single point of failure. What you guys know about single point of failure? Let me know on the chat. Okay, on the point in the chat rather, if you have any questions that you have encountered that talks about single point of failure. I'm gonna give you an example real quick. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Point of failure. Okay, we have it twice. Okay, so what is the primary goal of fault tolerance? What is the primary goal of fault tolerance? Okay, and you see elimination of a single point of failure. The second, isolation, using a sandbox. Single point of repair. And the last one, containment to prevent propagation. Let me know on the chat. Like for real, let me know on the chat. Tell me what you think. What is the answer to this question? You got this. Oh, let me. I haven't checked my audio. I don't even know if my audio is coming out good. So give me 1 second, guys, to make sure that my audio is good. Testing. I think the audio was pretty high. Give me a second, guys. All right, guys, we got it now. My bad for that. Now some of you guys might be disappointed by the audio, but now we are back, guys. So let me read the question one more time, and then I go and get right away with the answer. You can let me know the answer in the on the comment section below, or the chat. What is the primary goal of fault tolerance? Okay, primary goal. The answers are elimination of a single point of failure, isolation using a sandbox, single point of repair, containment to prevent propagation? And the answer is A, elimination of single point of failure. This is one of the questions. No, I don't think that these are the questions from the test. This is one of the questions that I got on my test bank. None of the things that I'm sharing with you guys right here are from the test, by the way, just to make sure that everybody's aware. Okay, don't be afraid to take a break. Okay, you can do so without leaving your share. Always assume DAC. What is DAC, guys? You guys know what DAC is? You guys know what DAC is? Let me know in the chat so I can. The other thing that we're going to be looking at, okay, is going to be the word pairs, guys. This is going to be where we're going to make the money, guys. Word pairs. This is the one, guys. This is the word pairings right here. Hopefully, how many people are watching the stream? 4 people are watching the stream. Guys, put your name on the chat, guys. This is where we're going to make the money. All right. If you haven't seen this, this is it right here, guys. Look at how long, look at how extensive this is, guys. Okay, we're gonna go one by one because I need to review it. After this, I'm gonna go take a Boston test, by the way, which is one of those things. And then tonight, I'm taking ThorTeaches.com, another hard test. Tomorrow, Sunday, is gonna be all day long study. Monday morning till Monday, probably afternoon. It's going to be study. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to wake up at 2 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, I'm going to the testing center. At 5 o'clock, I'm going to test. And hopefully, I make another video on Tuesday. You know? Anyway, I'm going to make a video anyway. But let's get on with these guys. Word parents need to know, guys. It's a discussion where they use business speaks. More business. Need to know. Okay? It's a discussion where they're talking about when you're talking about I'm going to give you an example. Need to know. Let's say that need to know is not going to be too. You're gonna get questions like I have on my let me put it from the question right here because I don't want to say something that I'm not supposed to. Need to know. Okay, so let's say that you are in your organization, okay, and they're talking about giving individuals, specific individuals, giving them access to some data, okay, and right now they do have the security to read or write to that data, but as of right now, they don't have it. Okay, so in order for the company or the organization to give them access to that data, they have to look into some things. Okay, you can start thinking about mandatory access control. Okay, yeah, mandatory access control. What you can think about, discretionary access control, which somebody owns the data, and then they're gonna give in access at their discretion. Cool, sure. But the one thing that you need to do first, if it comes to something like security clearances, is we need to establish first that they have a need to know for that data. Okay, and we're not talking about separation of duties yet. We're just talking about if you get that need to know. Make sure that you read through the question, and they're asking you about what is the actual reason, the root cause, the root reason why they need access to that data. Okay, the root reason why they need access to that data. All right, guys, if you're watching, don't forget to share the video with your colleagues. Let me see if they deleted my thing from CISSP. Give me a second, guys, because these guys are ruthless. Did they deleted mine already? Discord. Let me see. Discord. Link in my bio. No, they haven't. You can run that command increase bar. Okay. Link in my bio. Anyway, so some of you guys are watching. Now let's go for the second one. Let's go least privilege, guys. If the questions has words like read, write, and execute on the test, more technical. Listen to that, guys. If you see a question where they're talking about read and write, execute, okay, they might be talking to you. They might be trying to bring you into a least privileged kind of scenario, okay? And then if least privilege um, is one of the answers. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Which concept might require users to use a second access token or to re-enter passwords to gain elevated access rights in the identity and access provisioning life cycle? And these are the answers: time-based, B, enrollment, C, least privilege, and D, access review, guys. The answer is enrollment, guys. The answer is enrollment. And I'm going to tell you, okay? This is the same thing as pseudo capacity, okay? You use your account normally to do your day-to-day jobs, but if you need to do a privilege test, okay, you have to escalate your privilege account into like a root in Linux or to an admin in Windows. Remember that, guys, okay? Remember that, okay? Let me see if I can get you one where least privilege is the actual. Okay, listen to this question, guys. This is ridiculous. If matter of fact, let me know in the chat on the chat, when are you testing? Okay, I'd like to know, when are you testing? Okay, and let me know if the audio is good. I would love to know. I'd love to hear from you guys. So, which identity and access management (IAM) is going to be spelled out on the test process can be used to maintain the principle of least privilege? Which identity access management can be used to maintain the principle of least privilege? Identity provisioning, access recovery, multi-factor authentication, or user access reviews? Come on, guys. Let me know. You tell me. What do you guys think? So the answer is identity provisioning, guys. Identity provisioning. It's not user access reviews, okay? Because user access reviews is not part of the IAM, all right? So you need to provision the identity, okay? Now, the next one right here is recovery. We are going from burn building to a hot site. Recovery most critical first. Perfect. Let's speed up right here because I'm not getting too much. I'm not getting too much feedback on the back of YouTube. So hopefully for the people that are watching these after today, it will be faster for them. So restoration. We are going home, or at least to where we will be for the foreseeable future. We store the less critical first. Okay, less critical. If you need to, if you go in recovery, let's say you go from your main location into a call site, you need to go there, and then you need to, take things out of their boxes and put it on the racks and turn the power, turn the AC, whatever the case may be, and then you can start doing the uploads or downloads or trying to do whatever you get. The restoration of that, you're going home, or at least where you're going to be there for the future. You need to start with the, if it talks about restoration, you need to start with the less critical assets, okay? Less critical servers, let's call it that way, okay? And then you bring the main components, all right? Due diligence is where I am making the rules, not a constant activity. Due care is where I am following the rules, okay? Constant activity 24/7, 365. Remember that, okay? Certification, making sure something does what the seller claims it does, all right? You can also be certified ISO 27001. Remember that, okay? Certified. Accreditation, making sure it does something we need it to do and that is secure enough for us. Approval usually comes from senior management, okay? Remember that. It's going to come either from an outside source in a management position or from your senior management. Remember that. Contain. If fully contained, it's not getting any worse, okay? It can still exist. Remember that. Eradicated is gone. Remember, eradicated is gone. Critical, all about availability. Okay, critical availability, things of that nature. Sensitive. Okay, it's all about confidentiality. Okay, keeping things confidential. Okay, not just encryption, but also, uh, uh, I will say about start thinking about non-repudiation when it comes to sensitive. When you see the word sensitive, okay, okay. Archive. When you archive something because there's a law telling you that you need to archive it. You need to have you need to save your data for 10 years before you can destroy. Restores are typical a record of time. Remember that. Restores typical a record of time. Backups. I do this in case I lose a bunch of data. Restore are typically blocks of data. Okay, and don't forget full differential incremental. Okay, incremental. When it goes to incremental, remember that is the fastest. Remember this, guys. Incremental backups are the fastest to do a backup, but are the slowest to restore. Remember that. Remember that. Okay. Um, False negative is when a system should be setting off an alarm, but it's not doing it. False negative, when a system should be setting off an alarm, but it's not doing it. Okay. False negative will be when I don't want to call it script kiddie when an attacker is trying to access a file on your server and is given permission. Yeah. And the false rejection, a system denies access when it should have allowed it. Okay, false negative, false rejection. Okay. Um, Boundary borders between different parts of trusted networks but have different levels of security. Okay, they could be parallel or they can be on top of each other. Perimeter, the border between trusted networks and untrusted networks. Stress test. This is big, guys. You will see this. A test where we overload the software and make sure it crashes gracefully. It will crash. Remember, it crashes. Load test and or performance test, a test where we make sure the system won't crash under the load the customer requires. Load test, you test the load. Performance test, you test the performance. Crash test or stress test or crash test, it crashes. All right. Customer, the party who's paying for the software. User, the party using the software. Incident scene, they're all incident scenes there, you know. Crime scene, only a crime scene if a crime was committed. Remember that. Change control. Let's go change control. When a change is proposed in the development process, okay, change. This is a really good to know. I think that you guys should think about this too. Change control is when a change is proposed. Change management is when a change is proposed in the production environment. Okay, change control proposed in the development, change management proposed in the production environment. Okay, two different things. So you cannot have change management during the proposed development process. It will be change control. You cannot have change control in the production environment. Remember that. Tailgating, we know that. Piggybacking, we know that. Safe, portable lockbox, vault. It's a lockable space where it's built into the building. It's like if my house was have no windows and a steel door in the front, that would be a vault. Verification, running all the tests you should do. Okay, validation, someone with authority telling you if you are running enough tests. All right. Abuse test case where we are emulating hackers. Abuse test hackers. Remember that. Misuse test case where we emulating idiot employees. I'm sorry, guys. We love you guys. All the people that I serve for. Key performance indicators (KPIs) tend to reflect more tactical goals such as redundancy, reducing the number of break-ins into the system. The key goal indicator tends to reflect more strategic goals. In example, strategic goals of information security governance. Okay, and this is it. I'm gonna post this on the link of the description below, guys, so you guys can have at it and then let me know. I did my best. I'm running out of time. I was gonna do this half an hour. I'm gonna try to jump in, at least once a week, and then have like a little CISSP study session with the date, and then for half an hour we can talk. If you show on the chat, I can talk to you. I can answer some of your questions. At least I can try, and if no, we can just do our research and then answer our questions together. But yeah, guys, this is a community. Hopefully you're gonna get all this today. So enjoy. Don't forget to go like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. See you guys on my next video. I will be posting this in a minute, so give me like 10 minutes and then check this video again. So you can see